In this video, we're looking at the equation 3 minus 5 times the natural log of x is equal to 6, and our instructions are to solve for x. Now, if you notice, the x right now is stuck inside of a log, and so what you may be thinking, in this case it's the natural log, but what you may be thinking is our strategy is going to be to change this from its logarithmic form to exponential form, and that will free the x from being inside of the log. And if you're thinking that, that's definitely the right strategy, but before you can take advantage of that strategy, what we have to do is we have to isolate the natural log of x. We can't have that coefficient out in front, and we need to go ahead and move the 3 to the other side of the equation as well. And so anytime you want to use that as a strategy, keep it in mind that you have to isolate the logarithmic term, whatever it is. In this case, it's the natural log of x, before you can take advantage of changing the form. And in order to do that, the first thing we'll do is we'll subtract 3 from both sides, and that will leave us with negative 5 times the natural log of x on the left-hand side is going to be equal to 6 minus 3 is going to give us 3. And then we have a coefficient of negative 5 on our natural log of x term, and so we need to divide both sides by the negative 5 to completely get rid of that. And so what that'll give us is the natural log of x is equal to negative 3 over 5. So now we've isolated our natural log of x term, and now we can rearrange it from its logarithmic form to its equivalent exponential form, and that will free our x. But the thing to keep in mind here, and this is something that stumps a lot of people, don't forget that we have a base right here, and it's e. Anytime you have a natural log and you need to go rearrange, don't forget there's an e there, and a lot of people find it easier just to write it in, so you can say, oh, okay, yes, it's e to the negative 3 over 5 is equal to x. So just keep that in mind if you ever kind of get stuck and you're trying to figure out where to go from there. So rearranging to the exponential form, we have e, that's the base, to the negative 3 over 5 power, is going to be equal to x. And that's going to be our answer right there. You don't have to get a decimal approximation unless the instructions specifically tell you to. And if they do tell you to do that, then you can just plug it into your calculator. But if you do plug it into your calculator to get a decimal approximation, be sure to round to enough places. And also when you type it into your calculator, be sure that you do e to the power of, and then do parentheses negative 3 divided by 5 close parentheses, because that negative 3/5 is all part of the exponent. And if your calculator doesn't automatically move the numbers into the exponent place, be sure you do put those parentheses so you get the right answer.